Okay, this example asks us to draw a triangle ABC given a side length A, the altitude or height to that side A, and then given also angle B. So I'm going to start by drawing my working ray and copying the length of A onto that ray. So this is side A. Then I am going to copy the angle B onto the vertex over here. So I draw my big arc through angle B, move that same arc down to here. Then I come back and measure the width of this angle and mark off that width down here as well. Connecting that intersection with my end point, I have now created an angle B for my triangle. The tricky part here now is the height, because I can't just go drawing it randomly. I need to know where the height is located. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put him outside the triangle first. So I'm going to pick a point outside my triangle. We're going to draw a perpendicular up from that. If you remember how to do this procedure, opening your compass, you make a mark to the left of your point, and that same mark over to the right. So this is now my new segment, and I'm going to use the perpendicular bisect procedure in order to create the perpendicular up from here. So opening your compass to more than half the segment, I'm going to make a marking from the right end point and that same marking from the left end point. I can then create the perpendicular up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the length of this height and mark it off on the perpendicular that I just drew. And I'm going to transfer this height into the triangle. To do that, I want to create a parallel line here so that this height stays the same, and I'm going to see where that parallel line crosses B. You have some options for that. You can create another perpendicular out this way because then the two lines will be parallel. Or I can copy this angle up to that point because if the corresponding angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. So draw my big arc here, draw that same arc here, and measure the width of this 90-degree angle and mark it off so that this guy is the same. So now by connecting this intersection and this other point that I got from the height, I know that right here is where that height is actually located in my triangle. Remember, when we originally took our compass and opened up for A here, that this was the size of A, so I want to make sure I connect the right point to this guy. So bolding my final answer here, here's the triangle ABC, including the original sized A, the angle B, and the height, which I transferred from over here, that I was given at HA.